G'day everybody. We've got a few fairly unique and special frog species here at Bellthorpe Stays, such as the tusk frog, the emerald tree frog, and the big one that we have here is the giant barred frog. So it's one of the biggest frogs in Australia, certainly the biggest frog in southeast Queensland. Their habitat has been changed a huge amount over the last 100+ years, so we get open country like what we've got here, but we've also got dams and various other things which attract a range of other species. And because we all know about cane toads, and cane toads compete with the native species, especially some of the bigger ones like the giant barred frog. So we've embarked on a little bit of a program at Bellthorpe Stays to reduce cane toad numbers. Never going to control them, certainly never going to eradicate them, but we might just sort of drop the numbers down. So we've got a couple of methods, and this one that we've got here is a trap which was developed by James Cook University. It's been sitting out overnight, and inside it there's a couple of canies in there, just having a little snooze. We get anywhere between sort of 2 to 6 up to 8 per night. So over the several weeks that we've been running it now, we've sort of dropped the toad numbers around here by something like 40 or more, and it's pretty targeted. This little spot on the edge of the dam here right now, if I don't slip in, about a month ago was absolutely full of cane toad tadpoles, and now there are none. You probably can't see it, but there's a lot of native little fish in there, which would have been competing with the cane toad tadpoles for food and tucker. So this little dam here now, I can't say it's cane toad free, but certainly the numbers are reduced. We're using the trap in combination with another lure for tadpoles, which was developed by the University of Queensland, and that seems to be knocking the numbers down for the tadpoles as well. So those two methods combined means that you don't hear that typical sort of rattle gun, machine gun sound at night time which the cane toad makes. So having a small impact, and hopefully it'll help things like the giant barred frog survive in this sort of environment. Anyway, we're going to get these guys out. They're due to get a bit of a cold spell in the fridge to cool them off a little bit, and ultimately they'll be euthanized and disposed of in a humane manner. There's been very little rain around here, but we're fortunate enough that it's still pretty green. The other thing that's not here right now, which was here about 3 weeks ago before we started this program, were hundreds, and I mean hundreds if not thousands, of little toadlets jumping around the ground. And as I walk around here previously, you'd step on one or a few every single step, and now there's virtually none there. So I think this little program's having an impact, small as it might be, but it certainly seems to be reducing what could be a fairly large problem. At the other end of the farm, where we haven't run the program, the dams are full of little toad poles and little toads running around at the edge of the dam all through the day. They're fearless, they don't care. Anything that tries to eat them, almost anything, is pretty well poisoned. There's a few snakes like the keelback, which is fairly tolerant to the toad poles and the toads, but just about everything else it can poison them. So this certainly is helping things. Anyway, go and put these guys to sleep.